Instead, we have the opportunity to make a habit of empathy, to recognize ourselves in each other.
Empathy is having feeling for other people, other living things. Empathy is not just being concerned with the I or the me. We're all naturally concerned about that, but it's being concerned about other people and trying to feel how they feel and expressing solidarity.
And how can we apply empathy to the Oscar Grant shooting? How does that relate?
In this case, I think it means understanding that Oscar Grant is just an example of a situation. If it hadn't been caught on cell phone camera, probably the killer would be walking the streets today. I believe that he knew what he was doing and he acted out of rage. I don't think it's a coincidence that it happened at a time when the U.S. is occupying 2 other countries halfway around the world. It happened at the same time that Israel was bombing the innocent people of Gaza.
So it fits into a whole social context
of violence and rage and a lack of empathy.
And what can we do then if we have this lack of empathy? What can we do to build a culture of empathy? So building a culture that kind of supports the value of empathy.
I think community is really important. Opposing privatization. The culture of greed, me first, it's all about me, is the basis of the problem. If we think about the we and the community, the common good, that naturally results in empathy.
And what steps are you taking to create a culture of empathy? Like right now you're handing out flyers. Is that part of building a culture of empathy, or?
I think it is, because the flyers that I'm handing out, I'm a volunteer for KPFA Radio. It's a community-sponsored radio. It's been around for 61 years. I believe it's the first one in the world. And it opposes the privatization, the blind, me first, everybody for himself. KPFA's principles are about collectivity, about the common good, about intelligence and understanding, as opposed to the kinds of false information and the sensationalism that we hear in the mainstream media so much.
Well, if empathy was an animal, what kind of animal would it be like?
Well, a lot of animals actually are very collective. They work in teams. It's not always pretty because life is a struggle in many ways. But I guess a dog, obviously, man's best friend.
So empathy is like a dog. It's a good friend. Or?
It can be a good friend. It can protect one. It can be an opponent of if somebody's trying to attack you or burglarize you or beat you up or whatever. It can come to your defense. But it's it's a friend. It's not just for protection. So
see the world through other people's eyes. Now, empathy is a quality of character that can change the world.